agreement by both sides. If one side is an outlaw militia, as in this case, they have an option. We're going to use the political process as long as we can, but not forever.
We hear from a member of Curaçao's first ever World Cup soccer team, and shelters who died on Everest last week moved to base camp, alive after exposed on the mountain.
Rise pool with no ladders, beggars belief. That takes it from a sort of utterly brutal ninja feat of endurance to just something else just incredible.
All that and more after the news.
Hezbollah has rejected the US-mediated ceasefire plan between the Lebanese and Israeli governments, throwing the future of the limited truce into question. The deal allowed Israel to continue its occupation and bombing of southern Lebanon, but required the Iran-backed militia to withdraw. Charlie Subworth is in Belgium.
This was the strangest kind of ceasefire announcement. As the details are being made public, one of the parties in this conflict, Israel, is continuing to bombard Lebanese towns and villages with airstrikes. The other party, Hezbollah, whose forces were meant to be withdrawing from the south under the deal, wasn't even at the negotiating table. And the US, which was brokering the talks, was a hope for a more peaceful situation would help its efforts to strike a deal with Iran, which insists any agreement must include peace in Lebanon
in Iran. That says something. They don't seem to be afraid of being accused of being for opposing what has become a
Vladimir Putin inviting him to a face-to-face meeting with the aim of ending the war.
On one request by the Americans to set up a facility at their cost, we would refuse. We would look very inhuman.
World News from the BBC. Hundreds of Libyans have protested outside the UN Refugee Agency headquarters in Tripoli, demanding that irregular migrants and refugees leave Libya. Libya is a key departure point for migrants seeking to reach Europe by sea. UN figures estimate many of the migrants and refugees there are from war-torn Sudan. The UN has called on Libya's authorities to deal with incitement and dissemination of false information. A new study of satellite images has found that mangroves are showing signs of recovery after decades of destruction. The tropical and subtropical forests play a key role in